Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
I think for Athens, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Brandon Clark is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Doncic, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for Athens, we've got Johnson, and it's Kirk in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Grimes. Murray kicks to Doncic. Fires for three. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Kirk. He's covered by Murray. Rejected by Murray. Braddock can't get it to go. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Grimes. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I like when Grimes looks to score because it makes the defense overcommit like that at times.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
Both good from the line that time.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
Now, here is Young. Screen by Young. Here's trailing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Athens. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. For Athens, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young passes to Kirk. Fires it up. They get the rebound. Fires the three. Rebound by Okogie.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic kicks to Murray. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Okogie, the pass to Murray. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Johnson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic passes to Murray. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. Here's Kirk. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Okogie. That's tipped out to Doncic. Over to the left wing. And Josh Okogie gets the 3.
Well, the defense playing the numbers game on Okogie. Not a great three-point shooter, but he's making them pay.
Here's Kirk. Here's Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Suns moving the ball around for 3. Murray. That shot off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Dreiling. It's hauled in by the Suns. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about the easy, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing 2 things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Here's Dreiling. Still scoreless. Athens shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for 2, Dreiling.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here is Doncic. Last time out he had 44 points. Pass to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Athens trails by 6. Young outside. Here's Dreiling. Back to Young. Shoots the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Athens has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Kirk. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or 2, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. So for Athens, their last game, a win against Miami.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Kirk. He's got 7. Young looking around. Out to the wing. Lets it go from 14. Knocks it loose. And they'll get another chance. Johnson against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dreiling. Athens needs to get a shot off. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Suns. 3-point lead. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Grimes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, you set him up. Grimes will knock him down.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Suns 5th.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatum's, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Johnson surveying the floor. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. The Suns leading. Pass to Grimes. Clark with a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing. Athens has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Dreiling. Here's Drake. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Suns, Stars checked in for Brandon Clark. Filipowski comes in for Murray. And it's Johnson in for Josh Okogie. Suns leading by 4. Johnson outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
in Athens calls time here. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 12.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
There's the three. It's hauled in by Athens. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. Johnson kicks to Doncic. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Freiling gets the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Phoenix leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Doncic. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Long. Nice D from Doncic. Suns leading by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Pass to Song. To the middle. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Athens with another miss. Sarr with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. To the left side wing. Here's Kirk. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 15.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Phoenix Suns. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole other animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Johnson. Filipowski's out there with Song. Then there's Doncic, and it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Young. 32 points for him last game against Miami.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kirk. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Doncic passes to Krejci. Johnson with it. Doncic outside. This one for 3. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Sarr's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Athens, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's Young on the wing. With his first shot attempt, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Athens, they've gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
2 on the clock. And it's Martin missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Johnson inside. He's against Young. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside for Martin. Pass to Kirk from outside the arc. Drains the three-pointer. 20 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Young against Doncic. Now Sarr. Here's Krejci. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Suns lead by 4. Young from outside. Another 3 for Athens.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Athens on the court tour squad. Which side section wants a t-shirt?
Athens making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got three, and it's been three since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those three cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become here.
They love their teams.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Suns trail by 3. Pass to Okogie. The three for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident free ball.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for Athens.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Clark, the pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Here's Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic converts inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Athens. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
For Athens, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Doncic, no good. Athens has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's the break. The 19-foot shot. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Here's Kirk. It's good from long range. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Athens making a change here. Quinn's checked in. And for the Suns, Keegan Murray comes in for Sarr. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Johnson. And Phoenix has possession. Here's Grimes. He's got 7. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
And looking at some numbers for Martin. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's Quinn. Pass to Martin. Johnson sets the screen for Martin. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. With everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Quinn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Athens, they've split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Athens has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. That bucket in no time at all. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. In the corner, it's Martin. Latrey. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Back to Johnson. Picked by Clark. Grimes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Grimes has got 13.
What a response. Grimes marching down and nailing the revenge 3.
Young pass to Quinn. Down low. Here's Drake. Again, Athens.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Johnson. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Grimes. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Quinn from the arc. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by Athens. Over to the wing. Here's Quinn. Rebound by Murray. Grimes passes to Johnson. Here's Okogie. Offline with his 3. A baseline Jay. Tries again. And Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second. And it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Athens leading by 6. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keon Johnson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Athens.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, Boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Phoenix making a change here. Butler's checked in. And so Young nails them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Butler passes to Grimes. Jacks up a three. Kirk with the rebound. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Suns 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Butler, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
That free throw good from Butler. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Johnson outside. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Braddock. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's a Kobe. Three-pointer. Butler gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got 7 points. Here's Dreiling. Here's Kirk. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And that concludes the first half. Athens ahead. They lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good. I know we're always impartial, but are either of you guys pulling for a favorite here?
Well, as long as someone wins, I'm happy. When someone wins, we win.
That's right, because when someone wins, we get to leave and go home.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for Athens.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs 3-pointers?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Athens leading by 6. They've got Young, and it's Johnson in at the 4. Young outside. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And for Phoenix, we've got Brandon Clark. Doncic out there with Keegan Murray. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
Well, the second Okogie got the ball, he was gone, just filling up that lane at full speed.
Young outside. Pass to Braddock. Here's Treiling. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12. Suns trail by 4. Here's Okogie. Doncic outside. For 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Clark. It's good. Clark's got his first basket of the night.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Kirk. He's got 26. It's hauled in by the Suns. Grimes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray outside. For the lead. Good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Young's shot is good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Clark, and taken away by Johnson. Here's Young. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. Now it's a 4-point Athens lead.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Suns. Here's Grimes. Murray outside. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Braddock. Doubled by Murray. Shot clock at 6. Young from outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Check out Luka Doncic here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Clark, the pass to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Okogie. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The 3. Another 3 for Athens.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
and they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Doncic fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Athens.
Doncic against Young. Pass to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Johnson the screen. Here's Kirk. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Grimes. Now Murray takes a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Raddick's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kirk pass to Johnson, and that one good. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for Athens.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Doncic dishes to Murray. Clark a screen on Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Athens has gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. With the second effort, rebound by Murray. Suns trail by 13. Here's Okogie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Great work by Okogie inside, forcing the D to compromise that play with the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Sars checked in for the Suns, and he makes both free throws.
Well, here's some qualities about Okogie. He plays a loose, fearless, attacking brand of basketball, and his teammates really feed off that energy.
Here's Kirk. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Clark. And here is Doncic. No good on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Raddick can't get it to go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Goodness, Sar is a different type of athlete.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Young. 21 points in the game. Here's Dreiling. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Song.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Athens, they've gone 5 of 9 at the line. And Athens making a change here. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Good on the bucket.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Clark outside. Song, the pass to Clark. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 30 points.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Here's Kirk, guarded by Doncic. Drake tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's trailing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
So for the Suns, Filipowski comes in for Clark, and it's Johnson in for Luka Doncic. Athens leading by 7. Here's Drake. Can't hit from 12. The Suns shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Athens has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Trailing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Trailing's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Suns trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Grimes. A 3. Kirk with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Pass to Braddock.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Butler, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. Sarr sets the screen for Butler. No good on the 3.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Kirk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
For Athens, they've really been struggling with their free throws. Only made 5. More misses than makes so far. The first free throw is good. Martin's checked in for Athens. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Song. Here's Grimes, covered by Martin. From past the arc. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 16.
They're going to take that gamble with Grimes from 3. Didn't pay off for the defense there.
Here's Long. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. And the basket by Johnson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Well, their pass to Filipowski. Here's Sarr to the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
50 seconds left in the third. Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Young. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. Suns trail by 12. Butler passes to Johnson. Here's the screen. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Drake. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Athens, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stops. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the Reds and then drive it, move it, catch it, shoot it.
Clearly he wants his guys, Greg, to work harder on offense.
And I love what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it and eventually something positive will happen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Martin. Young is out there with Johnson. And it's Long in at the 2-guard spot. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 6 points for Martin.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Martin. To the left wing. Here's Drake. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 11-point Athens lead.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Here's Sarr, covered by Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Athens leading by 9. Young outside. Shoots over Doncic. Young, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And the basket is good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Young kicks to Long. On the wing, Johnson with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Filipowski. A rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. For Athens, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On the wing, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Long. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Suns trail by 7. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. A three ball. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's for Athens. They've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Drake. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Well, Phoenix shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Doncic kicks to Johnson. Krejci passes to Doncic. Launches a three. Good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Buries it from three-point range. And Athens leads by 9.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Long. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, good with the triple. Athens leading by 9. Outside, Martin. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Sarr sets the screen for Doncic. Off target from outside. For Athens, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Long kicks to Young. Over Doncic. Young, no good. Suns trail by 11. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Long. Athens shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And the Suns making a change here. That one is no good. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves Frank.
And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Okogie for 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he knocks down the first one. And Athens making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Murray's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Kirk. Here's Drake. Another three for Athens.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Suns trail by 13. Pass to Grimes. Here's Okogie. Here's Grimes. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Braddock can't get it to go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And Athens calls time here. Young's checked in for Athens. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Good work there as it goes.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Here's Grimes. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Athens. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the three. Kirk, no good. Suns trail by 12. Here's Okogie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Josh Okogie, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Suns shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grimes. Murray for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Kirk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Doncic. Pass to Okogie. And it's off from three-point range. Athens leading by 13. Young outside. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Kirk. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Grimes has got 21 in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Pass to Kirk from deep. Doncic grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Murray finds Doncic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Athens leading by 10. Young outside. The 15-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Suns shooting 40% from the field. Doncic outside. Over Young. It's hauled in by Athens. Young's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson right side. Not going to go that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 10. Okogie for 3. Braddock pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic from deep three-point land. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Athens has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Young. Pass to Braddock. Pulls up from the corner. Yes, that goes in. Braddock's got the lead up to 14 now for Athens.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it. Went right into the shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Athens moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Braddock. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Braddock's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Athens.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Young kicks to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. And Athens leads by 16. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's Athens winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, our player of the game.